Hey, welcome, all my right thinkers. Thanks for tuning in. Check out your boy, P Farm, thinking right out here in the lab in the wee hours of the morning. Where I do what I do for you. We got more question and answer session going on right now, and this is the question that I had over 20 years ago. So this is gonna be fun. It's like reliving an old lesson. So let's have some fun with this one. You can learn something if you pay attention. I got you. Let's go. Rightisms, 25 rule to live by. Storytelling, story with a message. There's a message in my stories for life. I give life lessons. You tune into receiving them. I appreciate you. We got a good thing going. Let's do what we do. Right thinking mission is to enlighten, inspire, educate, and motivate you, the individual, to a higher spiritual level of enlightenment. Right thinking way of life through mental and spiritual discipline, practice daily will help and guide you to attain your goal of reaching spiritual enlightenment, aka know thyself. My mission is that all right thinkers know thyself. If you're a right thinker, your goal is to know thyself. See where we're going with this? Let's get that together. So I asked the question: do you know you? You will when I get through. That's what I do. It's rhetorical, but if you don't have an answer for yourself, tune in. I got you. A person who knows not and knows not that they know not is foolish. Disregard them. A person who knows not and knows that they know not is simple, but you can teach them. That's why I do what I do. For you, appreciate you too. Stay tuned. I got more for you. A person who knows not and believe and think that they know is dangerous, avoid them. I do. A person who knows and knows not that they know is spiritually asleep. I can awaken them. I'm the spiritual alarm clock here to wake you up with knowledge of self. That's what I do for you. A person who knows and knows that they know is wise. Follow them. All these persons reside in you. Right thinkers, know thyself and to my yacht be true. Right thinkers. I'm in the book. We're doing a Q&A. We done finished the book. Now we're just doing Q&A. This is the fun part for me because this is one of the questions that I asked about 20 years ago. Let's go with Q&A part 4. I think part 3. Excuse me. The question is my exposure to what I regard and feel as the accurate history of African people has really turned my life around. When I went to Egypt and started studying, this was me. For the first time in my life, I have come to value myself as a person, more specifically, a person of African descent. My problem lies in trying to share this knowledge. Here we go. Dun, 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 dun. This is where the tightrope begins. And my enthusiasm with my friends and family, they thought I was crazy. They mocked me. See, I didn't even have to go there. My experience, I got treated. They mocked me. They mocked my decisions. Now I didn't wear Africa. I didn't go to dashiki and all that. No, no, no. I just put my pyramids on and pretty much did my right thinking with the eye. But that's as far as I went with the clothes wearing. Okay, but I didn't go that far. But some of us go that far to extent. I don't own a dashiki. Don't have none of the African garb. Okay, so I'm not beat for the clothes. I didn't go there for the damn clothes. I went there for the knowledge. That's what I got. Okay, and I didn't wear the African clothing, but those who do, and then they claim that I have become. When you do that, now you too black. Mm-hmm. When you exercise your blackness, you're too black. I got a problem with that, but moving on. And that this with this African stuff, a lot of us ain't really with it and understand it, and that's the whole purpose and the point. Everybody's free to pick and choose, but because it ain't your thing, you ain't got to mock, you ain't got to ridicule people because it ain't your thing. I don't go around messing with people because they ignorant. I could, why? Like y'all are, and I'm enlightened, so that make me I can go out and just rag on y'all. No, that made me ignorant just like you. I refuse to do that. Okay, but African stuff, anything you do, oh, you're going with. I got when I came out my right thinking philosophy. Nobody wants to hear that Egyptian shit. Au contraire, mon frere. Okay, moving on. But that's somebody's opinion, and they are entitled. Moving on, it ain't got to be right or you got to agree with it, but it's theirs. Okay, we all have like armpits and buttholes. Sometimes they stink. Ain't no exceptions. All right, so he got his right to feel and think what he want. All right, I got my right to think and feel what I want. Same, it go both ways. That's what go both ways. All right. So all that African Egyptian stuff is nothing but a lot of nonsense. That's beyond ignorant. Now you're getting stupid. Now you're going into the other realm of saying and doing stuff that's just wrong. That's when you put yourself out there. But how should I respond to them? I already did, so I got the answer for myself. But I love them, still do to this day, dearly. But I know what I am seeking is correct for me. In regards to what they think is fair, I'm going to do right thinking. I don't give a goddamn who like it, don't like it, support it, don't support it. Make a difference to me. So this is my question. I did this 20 years ago for me. I've been on this road, so let's talk about it. And then I'm gonna take you to the 10 impediments of African unity, the things that's keeping us from coming together and being as one. Good lesson. That's right. All right. I'm here to teach. I ain't got enough time for the nonsense right now. I'm in teaching mode, so that's what I'm doing. Oh, it's 4 o'clock. See, I'm rolling. I get up to come do what it is I do for you. So let's rock. My statement is pretty much to just answer this question is on point with what he's going to say. The elation that you feel with regards to your newfound knowledge of self, when you realize that you become a different person and you have no more sadness, your anxieties are gone, but what evokes amongst your family and members is quite a big misunderstanding. They're not going to understand. Trust me. Mother, father, sister, brother, uncle, aunt, don't make a difference. Don't make a difference. It ain't gonna be nice. It ain't gonna be good. Okay, that's a transition that you end up being alone. Okay, and my brother told me when I got into the teaching, my philosophy, he said, "Oh, they ain't gonna support you." Oh man, my family rocking with me. They was running me when I was back in the day. That was 10 years ago. I had to let him know he was right. Moving on. Just wanted to put that out there. And he's still right. Why? They still don't support. Moving on. I'm so past that though. All right. But this is experience I had to go through. And what it ain't cool. It ain't cool, but it's a life lesson that you're gonna learn the old fashioned way. Okay. It's gonna harden your heart. It's gonna harden your heart. Your heart is gonna harden towards your loved ones and family and friends. Your heart is gonna harden. Why? Because of how they act. You got no other choice. Watch this. So in history, so for those feelings you have been shared. Okay, okay. Now the misunderstanding amongst your family and friends, you're gonna have issues. You're not alone. You will be alone, but you're not alone. And what happened? Why? Everybody who go through, we all go through the same thing. That's what I'm saying. Those same feelings have been shared by what? Thousands of other brothers and sisters who have been confronted with the similar challenges in life. I called my brother, my little brother. I was all amped up. Yo, man, he flipped out. Okay, so we didn't talk for another 3 or 4 years. Okay, that was a while ago. Moving on. But I'm telling you about the experience I have. History is important. Your history is important to you because everything that we do really depends upon it. If we don't learn, we're going to suffer the same fate. Doctors, lawyers, bankers, they all require what? Background information on their clients. They want to know who they're dealing with. Okay? Adopted and orphaned individuals have a dying and profound desire to what? Know their true parents. If you don't tell them that they orphaned, they won't know. But if you plant that seed, now something else is going to grow in a whole different direction. That's what they say, and I understand the concept. You couldn't tell me whether my dad. Oh, no, I ain't worried about that. But the other guy, name on my birth certificate. Oh, he not. That's his dad right there. Well, we could look at that. Damn it, the paper says again. That's what I'm trying to tell you, and they tell you the same thing. If you believe you're an orphan, you believe your desire to what? No, your parents are going what drives you. Okay, so they plant the seed sometime. It ain't always good. All right, but that's the psychological concept. Only people who have been successfully, you ready, miseducated have no desires to what? Know about their past and their recent, those who do. If you got no concerns about your past, you are ignorant as all get up. And that's what Jesus said. Their job is to miseducate you so that your past not important to you. Are you kidding me? Several years ago, okay, this book is back in the 90s, but several years ago, we had a guy by the name of one of my favorite authors, Asa G. Hilliard III, a well-known and highly respected historian, educational psychologist, and I discussed some of the problems plaguing our communities with Dr. Hilliard back in the day. This is Anthony Browder, who's writing the book. Bad man, his daughter is tough. Good stuff. But Dr. Hilliard described for me what he felt were the 10 most prevalent impediments. An impediment means a problem. We're going to stop you from stop you from getting to somewhere else. So, and as a black people uniting, this is what he's saying our impediment is. And I agree 100%. And my man went on to put up 22 impediments. So we're just going to deal with the 10 right now. Again, when I was studying, I got all this knowledge. I acquired all this knowledge. So this to me is just rehashing what I learned a long time ago. And it still comes to play. Somebody needs to know this. Why? It's educational. Consider this. You got another book called The Browder Files right here. Talking about the book of knowledge, a book of knowledge. Everything that brother put out is knowledge. This is a book that's been on fire for years. I just picked it up and started one. I've been in it ever since. I'm about done with it now. Okay, I go through about a month, a book a month. So that information, I just go in there and cipher out what I want. I'm gonna go over there now and figure out something new for you. Don't worry, I got you covered. But right now, let's take care. And this is the whole purpose of teaching. These are things that we need to know about ourselves as a people. That's what I'm here to do. So let's go. Consider these things carefully. In the Browder Files, you had 22 essays on the African American experience. He states, consider these things carefully and make it personal and realize that they account for our overall lack of sense and the ability to what? Unite and follow one direction. Black man known for what? He gonna go that way, he gonna go that way, he gonna go that way. They ain't all gonna get together and go the same way. They did that for a purpose. That's why when they corralled us as slaves, they took one from over here, over there, and kept them separate. Speak different language, had different philosophy, most different gods. Okay, they knew all of that. So this was a strategically thing done for thousands of years ago, and it's still playing out to this day because we as a people haven't figured out our responsibility. What? Get knowledge of self. We tried everything else, and none of it worked, have it? They keep you avoiding the real key, the real answer. What? Self-knowledge. My feet just running. I'm about to tip this table over. Sorry, but because that's our bugaboo, knowledge of self. And my whole thing is I'm trying to give it to you as best I could. So let me get to my job. All right, let's go. The number one thing that the black man, and I say we, I'm all addressing, it's going to be we. It ain't us. It ain't them. It's we. We let our names go. I keep telling you, I'm pissed about Egypt being called Egypt. I never like that. Why? Because that ain't our name. Mary, okay, Kemet, Akibalan, but not Egypt. Why? The white man gave us that damn name. That's why. And I get adamant about that. Yeah, I'm highly pissed about that, so I don't take it lightly. It changed the whole dynamic, the whole spectrum of who and what we are as a people. Changed it with the damn name change. Sorry. The first step towards disorientation is the surrendering of one's name, your identity, who you are. You let somebody else tell you Egyptian. No, I'm not. I'm a Cometian. Number two, I gotta try to calm myself down because I get fired up. Yeah, when I get like this, my blood gets the boiling, my passion gets up, and I'm trying to make a point. So bear with me. All right. We again, number two, we have surrendered our way of life, our culture. We sold out, so to speak. Yeah. Hip hop, love it. When it first started out, it was purpose for what? To enlighten us, to teach us, and inspire, motivate us. Now it's to take us to hell in the handbasket. Why? Because that's what they want for us. We have stopped speaking our language. Remember hip hop, bebop? Okay, all that was us. Jive, all that's us. Slang, that's us. We gave all up to be what? Prim and proper like the white man. Calm down. See, I'm about to get black. I can't help it. Okay, the hood about to come out of me. We have gave up our language. We knew, and we have stopped behaving as decent, what we call African people behavior. Respect one another. Take care of each other. When I grew up, my hood was safe. I was safe when I got in the confines of my neighborhood. Why? Everybody knew everybody, and everybody was safe. We protected each other. We didn't feed off each other, rob and steal. Well, they did come and rob us stuff, but it wasn't the neighborhood. All right, but that's what I'm trying to explain to you. When it's close knitted, it's hard for outside sources to come in and tamper. But once they come in, everything goes to hell. Why? They're gonna start rearranging and changing everything to their way, not ours. I didn't have a problem with the white beat walkers in our neighborhood. We had them. They tried to ingratiate. Some of them was, but they had a job to do at that time. Okay, I understand that. But I understand that also, this here was a little different. When the brothers came to the neighborhood, it wasn't like, no, but I was more comfortable. Okay, they almost got me be the young police. They came, the junior police. They came and set up in the neighborhood. They lured us in and all the good stuff. Yeah, I said, oh, hell no. No, my man, I'm not doing this. I'm not telling y'all on nobody. I'm not doing this nonsense. But they almost got me. They was get me. But doing the right thing at that time wasn't on my agenda thing to do, so I couldn't mess with them. I'm just being honest. They were good people. Purpose was to help us, but I was a bad guy. We was bad things, so I couldn't side with them. Moving on. Tell you my best cousin, love him, Buzzy. He became police. Our friendship kind of went, why? Because he's a good guy and I'm a bad guy. They don't go together. That's why. And I love him, but we didn't mix. We didn't. Family gatherings, as far as we went. I go to church. If I got a beef with you, if I go into the church and we got a beef, I will put my weapons down at the door and be respectful. But outside that church, I'm picking my weapon back up, so don't bother me. That's respect, okay? And that's how I had another bad guy. Same thing. In anything, there should be air of respect. It should be some rules. Y'all just don't have nothing about nothing, so that's why it don't work. That's the first thing. But number two, surrendering our culture, our name. And we have lost our way of doing things that we have adopted the ways of people unlike ourselves. The damn white man! Thanksgiving. White man's holiday, not a black man's holiday. But then, no, again, miseducation from them and disorientation for us. We got the wrong idea. You say this, I say that. You say tomato, I say tomato. Number three, and I'm living proof of this one. We have lost our appetite for knowledge. That's why I got a problem with that one right there. What the hell you think universities and colleges are for? Higher education. We frown on that. Well, I told my son, oh man, look, you have to get a scholarship. Why? I can't afford to send you to college. I'm struggling getting you in high school. Send to a private high school. What, to get a good education. Again, did that, took care of that. But I was spending money 2 years after he graduated, taking care of his high school bill. I couldn't afford no college. So I knew that, and I put it to him just like that. So he handled his business and got his free ride. Didn't cost a dime. I love that idea. But I knew, dude, I was struggling to pay high school. So it made that point known. But we have lost our appetite for higher knowledge or self-knowledge. How about that? I'm big on self-knowledge. Higher knowledge, cool. My daughter got all that. I tell you about my kids' education system. They went and did their thing. Okay. I did mine in the real world. So, but I'm noticing our loss for knowledge because we have lost our names, our culture. What you got left? Ain't nothing left but your nuts. Okay, my word and my balls, and I don't break them for nobody, but that's all you got. If you give up everything else, that's all you got left. That's not good. Even when those amongst us recreate our culture and build it up. And present it is for us. But we no longer have that appetite for it. Volunteers. When I was coming up, I didn't know that the playground people who work recreation, I was coming up in my playground, they volunteered that. They didn't get paid. They was gym teachers during the day. And after school, they volunteered their time. Recreation for the kids in the playground. Love them people. Why? They were there for the right purpose. To oversee and just watch us do it, let us grow. That's a hell of a thing. Nobody does that no more. Nobody volunteer nothing now. If you ain't getting paid, they ain't doing it. Sad, sad. We have a greater appetite for what others' cultures and culture of other people than our own. We want to be by everybody, but everybody mimicking us, and we trying to mimic them. Loss of identity. That's our another problem. Lack of knowledge and lack of self-identity. We are lost people. They won't help each other. If one person get out, he ain't coming back. He gone. He gone. And I laugh because once I woke up, once I became conscious, like, yeah. Okay. So now when I got a shot to go home, they gonna ask the question, you gonna go back? Hell no. No, hell to no. Why? Y'all hard-headed, y'all fickle, y'all are crazy people. I lived with you, I did my time with you, I ain't coming back. No, I'm gonna help you best I could while I'm here before I leave, but when I leave, I ain't coming back. Did Jesus come back? Yeah, boy, he ain't coming back. What? You know, my hands are still ain't healed. Little jokey joke, but the concept is, these people, you give them a savior for their time. I'm not going back to fight with that nonsense. I love you, but bye-bye. I'm a Capricorn. Don't forget that part. All right, moving on. Number 4. I'm having too much fun. We have generally lost our damn mind. But it says memory, excuse me. Okay, I'm just ad-libbing now because I'm starting to get upset. So I'm deviating a little bit. Letting my personal feelings come out. We have generally lost our memory. Okay? When I say know thyself, I'm hearing other people's perspective and I ain't arguing. I get it. They said, remember thyself. But because I know that our conscience is fresh, brand new, like the seal on the back, some vacuum seal. When that spirit hits you inside the womb, when that conscience comes inside you, that's yours. That's it. It don't do no good for nobody but you. We can transform a lot of stuff. Hearts, a whole bunch of parts. But the mind, conscious, think about it. So it's one of a kind, unique. I keep saying, this is the most sophisticated machinery known to man, and it's given to everybody individually, clean, pure. He want it back that way. So your job is to purify it. I get the concept. I got a whole bunch of concepts, so don't mind me. Let's go. But we have generally lost our damn mind. And I agree 100%. This is, again, 20 years ago, I'm learning this. I lived it now. I know for a fact. Yeah, he right on point again. I love when I learned something years ago. And at the time you learn it personally just to get it. And then you see how it plays. This is good information. It was good when I got it years ago. It helped me become the person I am now to keep me doing what I'm doing. But I was learning it just to get information for better what? Myself. Self-knowledge. I'm doing my thing. And it's guys like him that makes it easy for people to do that. Why? He put out there for you to do. I'm teaching it right now. I learned it. Now I'm teaching it. I had no idea 20 years ago I'd be teaching this. That's why. So let me get to this lesson. But again, in general, we have lost our mind. And few of us can tell the story of our African people. I love the guys who are doing it. I've been watching them for 30, 40 years. I'm just getting started. I'm doing the block. So I got my teachers who were doing this long before I come along. I'm just doing it my way. Okay, respect. But tell a story about our African people without beginning it with slavery. Ding, 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 ding. I don't give a damn about slavery. Why? The white man wasn't around. The history I got, my history goes before the white man. That's why you never hear me talk about this nonsense. Understand that, please. That's right there. It's as if slavery were the only thing that happened to black people. We were the great race of people. We civilization started. That's what I'm trying to explain to my people. I don't know what y'all getting this crazy nonsense about slavery. That's the white man's story. It is as if slavery was the only thing that happened to black people out of Africa. We got a whole rich history. We got civilization information. I've been doing this thing for the last 27 years myself, and I ain't even getting in. I'm just scraping the surface, trying to give a little bit of information. It's everywhere. But guess what? Now I'm in the information age. So you can get it any way you want. It's everywhere. Okay? It ain't hidden no more. It ain't forbidden. So we used to have forbidden hidden knowledge. No, they just didn't produce it. They didn't manifest it. Now they have to. Why? It's everywhere. They can't stop it. So what they do, they let all the information come out. Not just the one that they hid or the one they forbid. They let it all come out so you can't decipher and decide which is true and which ain't. Tune in to me. I got the truth. Truth, trust me. Number 5, I'm just getting 5. Oh, Lord. We have created what I call, what they said, false memories. We make stuff up. If you don't know it, make it up. Hell no! Get the information. If you don't know something, you go seek the knowledge of it. They got Google. Come on, really? Making something up? That's just lying. Okay, this is called what that's lying. No, that's lying. Not only have we lost our true memory of our African people, we now have a host of other made up memories which are totally removed from the truth. A lie. We making stuff up. There's enough of that going on in religion and belief system. Don't add to that. Number 6, we lost our land. Native Americans, this is for y'all. We still got Africa. Okay, they just control the resources. We're taking that back slowly but surely. But we lost America. It became white America. Native Americans, genocide, wiped out. War. And the white man did that. He did that. He tell you, he's right to die. He died documented. Okay. But his biggest bugaboo, his worst nightmare is that the tables would be turned where he would be the one that's enslaved, and that's his worst nightmare. Moving on. Number 6. I'm gonna have to shut it down. I got. Oh no. I'm riding this one out. I don't care how long it takes. This is a good lesson. So if you got the lesson, you rocking with me, let's rock. Come on. Number 6. We lost our land. Anytime you lose your mooring on the land, you lose your capacity and the ability to protect your possessions and yourself. You got nothing to stand on. You got no land. They took the land. The white man came and asked the Indians, well, how much you want for that land? You got a bunch of land out there. How much you want for it? When the Indians said, it's not for sale, it's not ours, the white man said, oh, really? Oh, really? Same thing he did to the Egyptians when he found that their gods is invisible. Oh, he ain't here. The God just, okay, yeah, we got guys too. Number 7, we have lost our independent production capacity. We are consumers. We're not producers. We are the junkies. Okay, the white man, he got the drugs and he give them to us, and we willingly take them. Number 7, I'm doing that now. We have lost our independent capacity to produce. We have become consumers. Again, I know what I'm talking about. I'm living it. I got to read this. I can tell you about this. Why I don't experience it for myself. I got my own I can tell you about. I like to use the book. Rather than producer, we don't produce nothing but what? Evil, bad, wrong. Anything bad, we produce it. If it's good, it ain't of us. What the hell is that? We gave it all back. Number 8, I'm getting there. I'm trying to speed up a little bit. We have lost independent control of ourselves. We don't know ourselves. My motto, my theme is know thyself. Why? This thing here needs to be mastered. And once you do that, them games they play with you, they can't do that. Moving on. That's why we have little or no self-control of our educational process. Right there. They still giving my grandkids the same nonsense they gave me. I know it don't work, but they're still perpetrating it. I say teach Egyptian Commission concepts. Oh, we ain't going to do that. They ain't going to do that. It's the truth. What's wrong with teaching? What's the matter with learning? What the hell? What they doing ain't working for us. We have, where we at? Lost our control over education process, our economics situation, our communications, or our politics. We got no young black leaders. We got the one girl I love, Crockett. We ain't got enough fireballs, enough young people doing what they should be doing, lighting the fire on their butt and getting something done from a perspective of a young person. Come on, man. We got this old fuddy-duddy. Y'all talking about making America great again. America ain't never been great for the black man, so get off that damn bandwagon. It ain't for us. Number 9, I better stop while I'm here. We have lost our sensitivity, our love for one another, our spiritual love for each other as the people. Jesus told y'all, love thy neighbor. Like, yeah. Y'all say some good stuff. Y'all don't live none of it. That's what pisses me off about religion. I don't give a damn what y'all say. I see what you do, and I don't like what you're doing. We have lost our sensitivity, our love for each other. We have lost that ability to what? Perceive and receive love from one another when people are doing things to us which are detrimental. They have been. That white man ain't ever been our friend. That white man never done nothing for us. Why do we think that he's a good dude? Because we are ignorant. We accept inaccurate perceptions without criticism. Y'all don't believe that Bible, literally. When the more I tell you, it's not a literal book if you read it for what's intended, which is mythological, astrological, educational book about life. That's what it is. And I give you understand that 100%. I just didn't use it to get to God. My pastor did. I used another technique. So there's more than one way to get to God. Like I swear to you all the time, it's 9 billion people. It's 9 billion ways. Everybody got their own way. You got to figure it out. Why? You got the ability. He give you this. He give you this. That's why. If you don't use it, that is his fault. Don't blame God for your iniquities. Wrap it up. What I'm at. Number 10. We accept lies. Superstitious religion belief system is a system of lies. Simple as that. And y'all take it and love it. The Bible, you just love that book. It's a book of lies. Simple. Moving on. I ain't saying ain't no truth in there. But you can't tell me it ain't no lies in there. Well, not lies, no. Allegorical, mythological stories that you can't make literal. Y'all try to make everything in the Bible literal. It's not a literal book. It's not to be read literally. They tell you that, or they should be telling you that. Jesus, move daddy. Wrap it up again. I appreciate you tuning in. I'm just doing what I do to enlighten you. Wrapping it up. Number 10. I got more. I'm going to stop at 10. Why 10? 10 is authentic. 9 is crap. 11 is nonsense. 10 is 10. Okay, so yeah, we had number 10, as my man George Carlin say. As a cumulative result of all these things that we have lost, our solidarity, our sovereign, and our unity as a people have been pissed away, and we have yet to figure out how to get it back. That's where I'm at. Wrap it up. Again, my conclusion, well, my observation, and my understanding. When we lost our unity, it was a wrap. It was a wrap. Divide and conquer has been the white man's strategy against the black man since the beginning. Okay? Understand that. We lost our political advantage. We lost our economical advantage. We even lost our mental orientation, lost our damn mind because we ignorant. We don't have no knowledge. Lack of it is destruction. And we have been a destructive force of people for the last 2,000 years. Ain't figured that out yet. What the hell's our problem? We lost our sense of self and clear sense of belonging and knowledge of who we are as a people. A few woke people don't do a damn bit of good for the rest of us. I'm trying to wake us up, and I think I'm crazy. Been there, done that. Again, we're still asking the question for when you make the crossover, you try to help others, they look at you, they mock you, and they do all kinds of things. But all you got to do is stay what? Stay steadfast. And I've been steadfast ever since I started this thing. I ain't moving. I ain't changing. Wrapping it up. Again, I appreciate you tuning in. We also, most importantly, lost a clear sense of wholeness, oneness, continuity, and purpose for ourselves and us as a people. We don't have a clue what the hell we doing. He going that way, she going that way, he doing his thing, she doing. We ain't united, and until we unite, we'll never become one. We'll always be in number two. You know what that is. Hope you got the lesson. Hope you enjoyed it. I just enjoyed teaching. I got some more. I got a few more quick Q&A lessons. So, right there, appreciate you tuning in. I know it took a little long, but this one of them lessons that I hope it made a difference. That's my job. In closing, may you all live to be 100, me 100 miles a day. So I know none of my right thinkers now who understand that we need to do better and pass away as a people. I'll be right back. I'm doing my job.